It's the day after tomorrow, I think.
Yeah.
But I'm excited, man. It's gonna be good. It's such a nice place. It's a bit like Kefalos, but there's like a little bit more going on.
Yes. Yeah. Well, that wouldn't be hard, would it?
No, yeah, I mean Kefalos is nice. The windsurfing is very different.
Yeah,
Uh,
with proper waves.
yeah, it's not proper waves to be honest. It's like bump and jump. It's not
All
a
right.
big wave spot. Even at so I'll get the map up. There's a couple of I've just been doing stuff for
Warping.
yeah, getting the winter planned. Uh, so there's a couple of main spots in Almedans. Obviously, the bay, the South Bay, which is you launch from like here, where the cursor is, there,
Yeah.
out into the middle. And this really is like there's a little bit of shore break, but it's very mellow. It's very like bump and jump. There's nothing very crazy or anything like that. Uh, the wind can be a little bit gusty because it comes over the buildings.
Yeah.
So on the beach, it can be like a little bit up and down. You have to wait for a gust to get out. Once you're out into here, it's fantastic.
Oh,
Uh,
very.
so I sailed in both spots. So I sailed here and then I sailed upwind into this beach. This beach is called El Cabezo.
Right. Yeah.
And this
And you
is
sail around the headland to get there,
yeah,
did you?
you sail upwind.
Yeah.
Or you can just take the gear up. They don't like you just walk up like Danny's center. Uh it's not like a center like we know, like Kefalos, where everything's rigged, you just take it out and go.
Yeah.
You go in the morning, decide what board, have a look at the conditions, decide on the board and the sail, and you take it and you just take it away for the day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Uh, Danny's center's like looks on to Cabezo, it's up here.
Right.
We just take it for the day and then we can pick where we want to go. Depends how windy it is. If it's very strong, we'll come down into South Bay and windsurfing there. So it's a
Yeah.
little bit sheltered. But if it's not that windy, Cabezo's fine. It's not a big wave spot. It's just in Cabezo where you'd launch from is you'd launch from up here, so upwind, and you'd windsurf out into here.
Right. Yeah.
And it's pretty safe. The only danger in Cabezo is if you launch out of here and then you go, this is where the waves are. So the waves are breaking. You can see it on the map. There are
Yeah.
a couple of like big rocks. There's one called, I think they call it Godzilla or something like
Yeah. For obvious reasons.
that.
Gobble people up, does it? Yeah.
But you're only in danger if you go into the break. If you stay out here, you'll get pulled around by the wind and then you'll get dumped. If anything happens, you're never going to be in any danger really. It's a very safe place. And it's great for like learning to get into waves. It's ideal. And then there is also, we'd need a car to get to this, but there's this bay here. The wind blows around. There's a mountain here,
Yeah.
and the wind blows around it, and it gets accelerated. And this is flatter than Kefalos. Like it's butter in there.
Yeah. It's straight offshore there, then, is it?
It's like cross shore. You'd windsurf out in this direction,
Right. Yeah.
and it's lovely and flat. Uh, there is, if you watch Nico Prian's YouTube channel, he did a little video where he went to each spot, and there's at the end of the video he goes here, and you can really see how flat it is. Like it's completely flat.
Yeah.
So you've got like a wave sailing spot, two bump and jump spots, and then like butter flat conditions, all within kind of, I mean, you could walk down to here, it'd be like half an hour walking, but this is like 5 minutes walking around here.
Right.
It's 5 minute walk up to here or 5 minute walk down to here.
And you have to take your kids each time, do you? It's
Yeah, I mean, you could store the gear down at one of the centres if you wanted to. But only you might want to change the gear. So we'll meet at Danny's in the morning. We'll decide, right, let's see what we're going to do. I'll go and have a look at the conditions, see what it looks like, go get the gear, walk down, rig up, get out. So yeah, man, it's gonna be good. Great spot.
it'd be interesting to see the pictures.
Yeah, well, I've also now got if you could see it.
Oh, a proper camera.
Yeah, proper video camera. So I'm doing lots of videoing. So for those of you that are coming out, expect to take some nice pictures home with you.
You'll have trouble holding that in your teeth.
You are, yeah. Well, I've got my ways. I've got my methods. Yeah, I mean, just the place is lovely as well. The locals are very friendly. But there's a little bit more going on in Kefalos. There's a lot more places to eat and drink. There's a bit more, like some gyms, stuff like that. So it's a lovely place.
Jim, there's no need to swear at us.
But yeah, how have you guys been getting on? That much wind in the UK?
Shocking. I think it's only John been out, isn't it, this week? He went at your place, didn't he, Caroline, at Embassy?
Yeah, we went out on. Hi, Ollie. Hi, everyone. Hello. Went out on. We went out on Tuesday, and it was really good. Not too cold. It was a little bit gusty, but John was the big boy with his 6-meter sail, and me and Chris were on 5.3 and 5.5 sail. So, but it was good. Really enjoyed it. It was great to get out. And then we went again. I went Wednesday, but it was rubbish. And then John and I went yesterday. It wasn't great, but we managed to get a little bit at the end. So we did a little bit of paddle boarding because it was flat. And then we had a race around all the boys windsurfing. And then the wind managed to kick in a bit. So we managed to get a few runs. But that's it. I think we're going tomorrow.
Nice.
It's going to be very cold tomorrow. I think it's like minus something.
I was about to say that. Isn't it about -4 or minus
tomorrow?
Something?
Yeah. God, we're hard. We are.
You are. You come from the right side of the mountains.
In the north,
That's terrible. I was too hot in my 3.2 when I went.
Oh God. Yeah.
Topped out at 31 degrees yesterday.
Oh wow.
And windy.
You are.
And what is it? Windy every day? There is it windy every day?
It's actually only been windy one day so far.
Oh.
One good day. But it looks like it's starting on Wednesday.
But forever, for the whole season.
Yeah, I mean, then as far as the forecast goes, it's windy.
Oh, right, okay. That's good.
And a lot of the locals said it looks like a big system. And big system, I mean, like reliable wind. So I don't know, but we'll see. But it is definitely picking up. But yeah, it's been a lot.
Who's going anyway? Who's going out? Who we know then?
Mike's coming out.
Yeah.
Who else is in here that's coming? It's just Mike in here tonight that's coming. Jeff's coming out. Dave. Matty, I think, is going to come out. He's not sure yet. And there's some other guys that don't come in this group that are coming, that some of you might have met on other clinics before. I think there's 10 people in total at the minute.
Good.
Very good. Good.
Looking forward to seeing the videos.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be lots of videos.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've got this camera with me now. I've got 2 GoPros, 2 fly mounts. So there's gonna be lots of footage.
Great.
Yeah. But I think, guys, we'll get a look at some of these videos. It's been ages, I think, since we did any of this. So I'm not sure where to start from. Caroline, 17th of December. I think we did this.
Yeah, I think we did.
Yeah. I think we must have done that as well then.
Yeah.
Pavel and Sal Vincent. Pavel's here tonight, I've seen. Yeah, there he is. Good evening, Mr. Pavel.
Yeah, I am. Hello.
Is this your son?
I kind of think we did talk about that because we were saying how he got assisted to get out.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah.
This was on the first day, so it was 1 meter or 1.5 meter shore break. Just the first 10 meters for come into the water. After that, it was flat. You see this here a little bit. So we're not used to shore break or to big waves or something. We are normally sailing only flat water. So we chose to use a service. The guys from the center, they are just swim out the equipment. This is regular service there. So because they can have a shore break up to 3 meters there, and we are talking about only last 10 meters from the shore. So 5-10 meters, and then it's dangerous. Can be dangerous there.
This is it's common on all the islands in Cape. They used to offer it to us when I was in Sal. And also, if you sail your own gear out and have a bad crash and break something, you know, you're in trouble. But I don't know how it is at this centre where you were, Pavel, but for example, at the Club Ion Centre, if they sail it out and break it, you don't have to pay anything. Yeah. If you say you're in gear from the centre and you, like Dad, broke a mast coming in, you have to pay for it. It's not included in the insurance. But
if you buy,
I want a serviceman. I want a serviceman.
if you have a insurance, I think then this is included, but not if you stay in the shore break. I think.
Yeah, I don't know.
If you break them outside, then it's okay. But in the shore break, then you would have to pay.
Yeah. That's how it was in Sal as well. So if you broke it outside, it was fine. But if you break it like coming in or going out through the shore break, then you had to pay for it.
You could get someone to sail the full session for you, couldn't you?
Yeah, if you get someone, you could get like someone like Yentl at a top freestyler to put the helmet, the impact vest, everything on. Then you say you.
They wouldn't wear my hat.
This was my son there. He had pickup camera, but because my wife wanted to have some photos also from the video from the south. And basically flying fish and the turtles. So, but we didn't get.
I saw them.
This was in the second video. Then we have managed to get some.
A minute. This video, I don't think Jeff's here. No, he's not. But for this positioning on the carb jabs, fantastic.
Where's this at then? Is this back in England now?
West Kirby. This is the kind of position everybody should be looking to get on a carb jibe. Front arm's nice and straight. Back arm. This is what sheeting in is what it should look like. Yeah. Moving to the inside, knees nice and bent. The hand could be further back, but I mean he's sheeting in plenty. This is really nice. Board's nice and flat, nice constant carve. For me, when he gets to here, or gets pulled out of balance a little bit. So he gets this position here. The body starts to move back into the middle of the board, but it needs to stay inside. And for me, this is the part of the jibe where vision starts to become important. So here, looking into the turn will help him keep the body on the inside, and it stops him being pulled back into the middle of the board by the sail. And that's that kind of the foot change happening as a result of us starting to lose control of the gear, rather than Jeff saying, right, now I'm going to try and change my feet. Yeah. So because he started looking at the sail, his body started to move back onto the middle of the board. So the board doesn't carve as effectively. And because he starts to move out of the turn and the sail's already out, the counterbalance gets lost. And then he starts to lose his balance. So he thinks, right, to try and save it, I'm going to switch my feet. But at the point you've decided to switch your feet, it's already kind of finished, really. Yeah. A better way to save that jibe there would be, instead of switching the feet, would be to look inside and just drive the body into the turn even more. Yeah, to realign that counterbalance between your weight and the sail.
What overemphasize leaning into it?
Yeah, exactly. So like here, you can see it, Pete. So here,
Yeah.
leaning
Yeah,
in
so
really
like that,
nicely.
Yeah.
Sails starts to open here and he starts to move it out, which is great.
Yeah.
And then the foot's already changing. The weight should still be inside the turn.
Right, got you. Yeah.
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 It's like this, as I've talked about so much, but it's that we
Yeah.
don't want to be switching the feet because we've lost control of something.
Okay.
We want to switch the feet because we want to switch the feet. You see what I mean?
Or perhaps he would like to do a push tack.
Yeah, it looks like that. If the wind was going the other way,
Yeah.
that would be a spot on. But yeah, for the sake of the carve jibe, that would be my 50 cents on that. Would be to keep the weight inside a little bit longer. And when you switch the feet, the weight stays inside. Everybody okay with that? Makes sense.
Yeah.
Nobody didn't lose anybody there. Mr. Mike. Mike's here, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Nice jibe, man. Really nice.
Yeah, it's pretty windy that day.
Going hell for leather downwind.
It was that week before Christmas with one of the storms, something or other.
Yeah. That's really nice.
Someone made a comment lower down, I don't know who it was, but about looking into the turn. You mentioned it a minute ago.
Yeah, so
And I do find I'm like fixated on getting my hands and my feet right, you know.
for me, like I said, there's points in the jibe where vision's important, and there's points where it don't make a difference. Here, I don't think it makes that much difference. But just very quickly think back to Jeff's positioning.
Yeah.
As compared to yours, what's different?
Yeah, my front arm's bent, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. You can see that. You can see it. That's why that video of Jeff's so good. Because you can see it perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a bit sort of hunched over as well, I think.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's that for me.
Yeah.
It's a point, but you normally get pulled into this position if you're very overpowered.
Yeah.
And you can see you're probably overpowered. That's why you're maintaining speed, because you're kind of just hanging off the power of the sail. You're letting the sail pull you around the turn.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was right down the end of the wall. I've been sort of hammering down right down the bottom. Yeah.
Yeah. The other problem with this kind of positioning is from here, where do you want, if you were going to sort of have the ideal body positioning for the carve, where would it want to be? Where would you want the body direction to be going? Kind of the direction of the body weight.
Looking out at where you're going, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it wants to be coming this way, doesn't it? Because it wants
Yeah.
to be inside, and you want to be setting the sail that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the minute the sail's in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you can't get your body weight any further in. And for me, the big part of this jibe for you to improve on is making the carve constant. So coming in, nice constant carve, and out the other way. This video, you kind of come in and you go like that, and you go that way for ages. And then like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice constant carve. That way you keep the momentum, the momentum of everything stays aligned. When you get to, if you go in a straight line for a long time, momentum's aligned, and then you think, God, I need to carve, and you carve it, whip it round at the end.
Yeah.
Momentum of the board's gone this way, but you're still being carried in that direction. That's why you normally get pulled onto the wrong side of it. Yeah?
Yeah.
With nice constant carve, momentum of the board, and the momentum of you always stays aligned. It's much easier to keep control of everything then.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, that all makes sense.
Yeah, so for me, like you can't see it really well on the video, but you can kind of see it. So carve starts. And then here. The carve seems to like kind of slow down. Quite a lot of video there where it's kind of staying in the same direction. And then, whip it round.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the only way you can whip it round there and keep control of it is by slowing it down. So you stamp on the tail. Yeah. You can't whip it. You can't whip the board around at speed, really. This is very good. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So for me, it would be in the entry, try and just send the sail. Think about sending the sail to the nose.
Yeah.
Yeah, in that kind of direction, and that'll free up some space for you to get your body more inside.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That'd probably straighten the arm, wouldn't it?
Yeah. What if you just think like actually to get yourself forwards, you know, that arm straightens. Something has to either you're gonna back arm's gonna bend more, your front arm's gonna straighten more. Yeah.
Yeah.
Scientifically proven that men respond better to external cues. So for Mike, it would be move the sail. Yeah. Women generally respond better to internal. So doing something with their own body. Yeah.
Yeah. Is this your university degree coming out here or what?
Yeah, it is, yeah. Science, it's been proven by science, even though it doesn't mean more.
Very good.
Yeah. So Mike, think about setting that sail forwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, and across, like, sort of across the board towards the nose. Aim at something you can think about easily.
So you're telling me to straighten my arm, or you're telling him to throw the sail?
Exactly,
You
Caroline.
got it. Yeah. Get you. You must have done the same graduation, did you?
Mine's physical, his mental, innit? I think. Chuck the sail.
Wait.
Uh,
Otherwise, Mike, it's a nice jibe.
Yeah,
Feet
getting there.
positioned very nicely. The hands back. What's really good is you don't grab the mast anymore. Look at that. Boom to boom.
Yeah.
Really. But you come out of that, you don't stop, at no point you stop completely. You get a bit wobbly in there, but then you're straight back onto the plane again.
because he doesn't chuck that sail forward to start off with, is that the reason that sail's so upright?
How do you mean?
Well, when he comes to catch it, like mine would be a bit like if you chuck the sail forward, it'd be a bit more across. So you'd have to move your hand. I think you have to move your hand, and then it's kind of like yanking it back again.
No, this position here at this point of the job where Mike's sail is, I don't have a problem with. I would just say it needs to get there a bit earlier. So it hangs about on the inside of the turn with arms bent for too long, where it should be earlier going over. Yeah.
Mm.
As soon as you get into there, then start sending the sail this way. Yeah.
Mm.
Because remember, we're trying the reason because Mike hangs on to that for too long in that position, like this, is you start the carve and then you just go in a straight line. I'm sure most people in here tonight have had go for a car jab. You just go in a straight line downwind. You think, why can't I get this carve anymore? Yeah. Because the sail's in the way, have you been able to get your body to the inside? So if they get the sail out the way, then the body can move in.
Right.
Yeah. So if Mike can do that earlier, you take out all of that, which makes the carve last not as long.
Yeah.
You carry more speed, etc., etc., etc. Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's lots of good bits to take from there as well. Lots of speed going in. Second half, sail movement's nice. This is good. Rig flip's much better. And then straight off again. Looks nice. Yeah.
106. Small board.
We'll have them nailed next week, mate.
I hope so. Yeah.
Mr. Pavel foiling.
Oh,
This was the day when we catch also some fishes, I think, and
Yeah.
turtles.
You know, I
But this
think
is just that there was less wind, and then we just as my son take the camera again, and I want to. It's if you turn on the sound, you will hear nothing, so it's fine with the foil there.
Mhm.
And to
where
see
is
the
it,
bay again.
Pavel?
whistling a bit, can't you? The foil.
It's São Vicente again. It's the same bay, São Pedro Bay,
Where's that? Sorry, which part of the world?
Cape Verde.
Oh, Cape Verde. Ah, sorry. Yeah.
Ollie is gone, or
I'm still here.
okay, but not the camera. Okay,
I'm still here. I'm still here.
it was. Oh yes, now is a turtle situation. Yeah.
It's always nice. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
So you sail there with turtles, and you'll see them quite often, and the flying fish.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Don't want to hit one of them on the foil.
Yeah, this was. They said to me that I should be careful not to hit turtles with a foil, but
Yeah.
it looks like these turtles are not so very afraid of people. So
Yeah.
you need when you windsurf, you need to be careful also because they not always go down in Carpathos or in where it was the other one out place or in Bonaire. They are some kind aware of and they go quickly down, but not in São Vicente. So you have to slalom around them.
Yeah, they have the same problem on Kos on the northern side where the wind's onshore. They get a lot of turtles, and a lot of centres they just don't do any foiling at all because there's that many turtles. They're worried that they're gonna kill them all. And I think also for the foils as well, wouldn't be very good for the foil.
No, surely not.
Right then, Mr. Pete Francis, windsurf session.
Got me. Yeah, and my new Christmas shirt.
Nice that. Nice new
Yeah.
colour. Can't have too many party shirts.
Yeah, absolutely not. Yeah, it was day for the small kit this, and I was out on my 6 meter. Duh.
Oh, that's a bit overpowered then.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll just move you guys down there.
Managed to get a wave or two on the way in. Can't remember what it was. It must have been southeasterly, was it? Maybe.
Yeah. Nice bit of wave riding there, Pete.
It's there's been a couple of times where I've caught a wave now from quite a way, and I actually ended up going all the way down to the sailing club, and it just made me panic as to how I'd get back, if I'm honest.
Yeah, that's it. That's the thing with wave riding. You always, no matter which spot you are, you will always go a long way downwind. It's good to get good at tacking if you're going to do wave riding.
But it was a cyclone, something like that, or
it was one of the storms. It was storm. I think it was the same day the others were out at West Kirby. Actually, it was the storm. It began with a H. I think I can't remember what it was called.
Okay.
Yeah, changing down, it just doesn't happen for me. Everything tells me I should be on a smaller sail, but that wastes time, so I just stay out there.
Yeah, that's the thing, especially in England. If you're a bit cold, you've only got a couple of hours, you get out a bit of a power, and you're like, well, you know what? I'll just hang on a bit.
But it looks like you have fixed your sail yourself.
Yes, I have. Yeah, I've got my own sewing machine purposely for it.
Yeah, my son has also done the same with his sail. So he's sailing now 5'2" with he has to sew it himself. So it works definitely.
Have you actually got your own sewing machine for it, Pete?
Yeah, I've done loads of lads at the beach. Yeah. It's not. It's a decent enough thing, and it's a decent enough machine, but it's not. When you look at it, it's not a professional finish as such. But it for small patches, it's ideal.
We did it on a regular sewing machine of my wife.
What was that,
They've
Pablo?
what?
I did. We have fixed our sail with a regular machine, sewing machine from my wife.
Did you? I'm surprised you didn't go through half a dozen needles or more.
Yeah, somehow it worked.
Now, this
Yeah,
is Ian's little cool dude. This is just
this
a
is a
remote
little
control.
electric surfers, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
That looks good, this, Pete. That had a good session.
Yeah, it was really good, really enjoyable.
The wave riding's nice. The wave riding, it helps a lot with your jibing as well.
Definitely felt that because I was definitely turning a lot, an awful lot going down that wave.
Yeah,
And then
you get used to, especially when it's in that direction at phrase subs, you get used to going downwind fast.
yeah.
But you also get used to the movement of the sail. It's exactly the same when you wave riding as when you go into a jibe.
So as you're coming in onto the beach, Ollie, down that because that's
Yeah.
bringing me into the beach, isn't it? So as you come into the beach and so you go off one to get back out, do you literally jump off the wave and then go? Because that's what I was doing, and were you with me?
Start again, Pete.
So as I'm coming in on the wave there, it's
Yeah.
howling, so I'm being pushed along good style, and as the wave then comes in, as opposed to bearing onto the beach, I sort of jump over the wave. If you like,
Yeah.
turn right and jump out over the wave. Is that how you do it?
Yeah, you
then
just like
catch the next one.
jibe off the wave. So if this is the wind here, this
Yeah.
out, and this is you
Yeah,
coming in. Let's say there's a wave here, and you're gonna ride as a wave in.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. And when you've had enough, you just jibe off it and back up.
Ah, you see, well, what I did, as opposed to jibing, because I thought I'd fall off and I'd capitalize on another wave, I just went over the wave instead of jibing, caught it on the second one, if you like,
Yeah,
and
you
came
can
further
do
in.
it.
Yeah.
You do that just when it gets big. You'll get nailed instead of
Ah, right. Okay.
over
Yeah.
it. Because you want to when it's small like that, you can afford to leave the board sideways against the wave and kind of just hop
Yeah.
over it. But if it
That's
was
it.
if you had like phrase up on a northerly when it can get big,
Yes.
if
Yeah.
you did that, you'd just get mullered by it.
Got you. Right.
So this would
Cool.
be like
Thank
the
you.
course. You're coming back up here, then you put your tack in up here.
Yeah.
And you come back in on your next wave and go again. That's the kind of course that a wave rider would have.
All right. Okay.
If you switch that, that's what we do in a northerly at phrase.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, you'd be going at if this is phrase again. You've got the wind coming from here this time.
Yeah.
Go out, put your tack in, come in,
Yeah.
look for your wave ride, jibe off it, back out again, come in, wave
I
ride.
see. Right.
back
I'm
off
with you.
again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And your wave riding, you're doing like half a jibe basically. So
Yeah.
you want to get the board facing back at the wave as much as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you use for your top turn you can sometimes, if the wave's not very steep, you'll use the sail. You just let the sail open and you drop onto your heels and the board carves back round.
Yeah.
Or if it's if you're in a very critical part of the wave where it's starting to roll over, is you just point the board at it and you let the power of the wave push the board back round.
Yeah, that's what I was going for because I was going into the white water as such.
Yeah, exactly. And you can feel it. You don't have to do anything.
Yeah, that's
Just
right.
the
Yeah.
power of the
Yeah.
water will start to kick the board
Yeah.
back round. But when you see like I've been watching at Maui and you watch the wave riding in the PWA.
Yeah, that's right.
You get
Yeah.
these massive aerials. That's how they do it. Is they're using the power of the wave to kick them up into the air or kick them back round.
Well, you'll laugh at
particular amount with the sails. It turns more into surfing then, really.
You'll laugh at this because you see, I came in after that one and I went onto the beach and I go, "Oh, I think I'm at Maui. I've just been doing top turns here." Like,
yeah, exactly. That's what you're doing in this video is exactly how it starts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, that's good though. Thanks. Yeah.
I mean, you could start now. You could start trying to be a bit more. So at the minute it's kind of like this, and you can just make it a bit bigger. Yeah, and so eventually, you're doing proper like you watch Ben Hall's very good at wave riding.
Yeah, yeah.
And you see how he comes out in front of it, he turns right back at it,
right back at it, doesn't it? Yeah, that's right.
Bang. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just how aggressive you're willing to be in the bottom turn. Yeah.
Very good.
The
Thank
more
you.
aggressive you are in the bottom turn is either, one leads to the other with your jibing. Either it'll make your jibing better, or if you're good at jibing, you'll learn to bottom turn well very quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nice.
Yeah. Thank you. Fun day, that. Yeah.
John, Rossi, I think this is all during the same kind of wind system, it must have been.
It was, because that was same day when they got out at West Coast at Rossi that day. But yeah.
I think it was windy at Rossi, but it was like a blowout.
Oh, that, yeah. Yeah.
Water everywhere. Bit wild. Let's have a look at this one, Storm Garrett. I have all these Spanish adverts now on YouTube. There's a mouse.
It would just, I mean, I got there on this day and I didn't go on the 6th because of the last occasion. And Ian was out on his 4-2. So I thought, well, I'll take my 5-3, but I don't expect to get going. I was very shocked though. We soon got going.
Oh, really? It picked up and then again. I said, it looks windy. You see the water boiling. Oh,
yeah.
in.
As opposed to like Brad doing a forward as you just go out, I would just fall off.
Yeah. Nice little jump there. Well controlled, getting over that.
Yeah, it was messy getting out, but this was up there on the days. This was a really, really good day.
Nice jump. Nice landing. That was nice, Pete. Kept your speed landing as well. Oh, big one.
It's huge. That, yeah, it was. That had to go in because it was just a decent jump, but I didn't land it properly. But yeah, what I want to concentrate on here is actually bringing that board all the way up to my arse, and I just get carried away once I'm airborne. I'm just happy.
But the way you see how as the board takes off,
yeah,
it goes like that, and then comes back.
Yeah,
spot. It means you are tucking up well. So
oh, does it?
Pointing it up you point the board up to the sky. What does that do? What does that do to the sail?
Brings it across, doesn't it?
Yes, and then the sail starts acting like a parachute, so it slows down how fast you fall. Yeah. And just before you land, you pull it back under.
Right. Okay.
Land with speed.
Good.
Perfect jumping. It's nice. See there, when you land like that, it's just not, you pull it under you a bit earlier.
Yeah.
You're wasted, Pete.
Wasted?
Aye, you're wasted. You need to be out there with the big boys doing some competitions.
Get on with you.
Thanks very much.
When's the next one? PWA, off you go.
This jump here, Pete, that's fantastic.
Yeah. Whoa.
Ollie, what should Pete do to land a backward loop?
To land a back loop, first thing is you need to jump in a way that doesn't give you any forward momentum, is the most important thing. So you need to, if you jump, say your waves here. All right, I'll get the thing out. So your waves here, and you're coming at it in this direction. Yeah?
Yeah.
You need to jump in a way that sends you just up.
Right, yeah.
You can't really be traveling. It's very, I mean, you can, it's very difficult to land a forward if you're moving forwards, back loop if you're moving forwards.
Yeah.
So to go upwards, you either need a steep ramp, or as you're coming up the ramp, is you carve up wind.
Yeah.
Both of those will send you more. It will take away the forward momentum that you've got.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then when you're going up, as soon as you feel like you're not going to go any higher, so you get to your apex, you look over your front shoulder.
Your front shoulder. Yeah.
So if I'm, say, the wind is coming at me from the screen.
Yeah.
I'm windsurfing this way. I'd go up my ramp Yeah, as I get to that, I'm going to look over my front shoulder down at the landing.
And just let the momentum and the sail take itself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. To begin with,
Pretty
yes.
much, yeah. Yeah.
The good thing about back loops, Pete, is you very rarely have bad crashes. You're much less
Right.
common than forward loops.
Yeah.
It's a much slower rotation. Forward loop's very kind of whippy.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, you could definitely start trying them. Every now when you jump, just look over your shoulder. Yeah. And try and put the board around with you. When I say look, and everybody says it, is it's not to look, but it's to look. You know, like you look like you're trying to pull everything with you. You don't just kind of
no, proper exaggerated move of everything.
They're learning to back loop, and someone says look, and they jump and they go. That's what they do. They go But like you need to look as if you're trying to throw yourself there.
Yeah.
To pull the gear out. Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Maybe. When you do it to begin with, you'll just land on your back all the time, which is fine. It's not a bad way to crash at all. It's fine. It's much less painful than forwards. Just when you start getting close with back loops, you risk that you start over rotating them. And when you over rotate, you land. You kind of get like the gear gets swept out from under you. Then it's a bit more crazy. But to begin with, you don't need to worry about that. And you can land. You can learn to back loop without ever having to over rotate. You just take it slowly.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Who knows?
It's definitely one to try for you, Pete.
Certainly getting the height for him, I would think.
You what, Pete?
I certainly feel like I'm getting the height to do a back loop.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, this jump here, great jump. If you carved up wind a little bit, it'll take away some of that forward momentum, and then look over this right shoulder. So if you're coming this side, carve up wind, and then look over your right shoulder. Yeah, and your gear starts to come with you. Yeah, harder you look, the more the gear will come.
Okay.
Yeah. It's much easier to go for than forwards, but a lot harder to land.
Right.
To like stick a back loop is quite a skill. They should do it consistently. But it's like these jumps here.
Yeah.
Not high enough to land back loops, but definitely high enough to go for them. That's a good one to go for a backy off. Like I said, when you try and get yourself up.
Yeah. Yeah. That was it was a really good day, this one. It was
Hey, nice job.
And then again on this, I got another session of wave riding, which was I was again in my element there, but I can't remember. I think I went boom to boom here, or did I grab the mast? I can't remember.
The mast, but it's like the wave riding, Pete. On your wave riding, you're screaming downwind, then you're doing your carving. Carve jibe here, not doing any screaming downwind, it looks like. You've tried to carve 180 degrees.
Yes, absolutely. When you were just talking about it there, that makes a lot of sense.
Treat it like a wave ride.
Yeah.
I think if you, like when you're saying after your wave riding, you kind of jump over the wave onto the next one.
Yes.
Instead, try and jibe off the wave.
Do a jibe off it. Yeah.
You might start playing. You might start playing out of there. Never know. Nice. So the wave riding is good. So you see again here, you're starting, like S-ing like that.
Yeah, definitely. So I can feel I'm doing that now.
Yeah, it's good. Come out your harness next time.
Right.
Then you'll find you can move more. It's like going for carve jibe. You unhook so that you can move around the sail.
Yeah.
Same thing in the wave ride. You always unhook when you're wave riding. And you'll find you can start to feel yourself getting a little bit more aggressive with it. And the S has become a little bit bigger.
Okay.
Oh, nice rocket there. Fully playing landing as well.
Yeah. Did a couple of them on this one. It was like I say, I was amazed because at 5-3 and I kept going. So it was plenty of wind. We were well stacked.
Nice, man. Looks like a good session, that.
Yeah. Yeah, I always get too hot in that bloody winter suit. The 6'3",
Yeah.
I tell you, it's like mafting, absolutely boiling in it.
I bet it'd be too hot and too cold, mate.
Yeah, well, yeah. I'll check it out tomorrow. I'm hoping to get there tomorrow. That might be might need
be
me
right.
up all day
Perfect.
tomorrow.
Yeah. Nice one, Pete.
Yeah, thank you very
Great
much.
stuff. And yeah, if you haven't, there's a couple of people in here that haven't put goals in. Yeah. Make sure you're writing something down in here. We're going to keep coming back to this throughout the year. Couple of people got things in. Pete Runcorn, I don't see your name on there yet.
Can we just copy last year's?
Yeah, you can do.
Oh,
You have to, if there's any direct copy and pasting, there'll be consequences. So you have to change at least one word.
I've reduced mine from last year, Pete, because I failed. I've just put I'll try and card a bit faster instead of a forward.
Yeah. Make it small if you need to. Pavel, don't see your name on here either.
Sorry, I forgot. I have to do it.
Caroline, I see your name twice.
Well, do you know what? It came up on my Facebook page today that a year ago I was on my old board, and I was like, God, I've not been on it. I haven't been on that new one for a year yet. I was amazed.
You look really good on your video the other day, Caroline. I couldn't believe how well you were planing. Everything looked right.
Really?
Yeah. And it's just a couple of weeks ago or so.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Really good. Yeah, appreciate that.
Get you in them competitions, Caroline.
No.
Pete, you'll be in the PWA Waves. Caroline will be on the slalom tour.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is. Yeah, amazing.
I was at the shop with Danny the other day. We were just having a chat about some of the boards, and Matteo and Blanca walked in, or Blanca, the two world champions from slalom from last year.
Oh.
There's a lot of superstars kicking around Almadana.
Ooh.
You have to mate, if you're coming out, make sure you bring some things to get some signatures on.
Ooh. Have you tried your new board then? We saw your picture of your new board.
Yeah, new board's nice. It's very nice.
I bet you didn't scratch that. Whoa.
No, yeah. Oh.
What is it, Ollie?
It's the freestyle board from Danny from Bruch, but it's got custom colour. Let me see if I've got photos.
I was going to say, can't we have a look at it? Have you got a picture of it? But yeah,
I do have one.
It shows off on his Instagram post, I'll tell you.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
There it is.
Oh, get that.
Nice.
Cool. Oh, I like that. That's nice. Yeah. Nice
Smart,
graphic. Yeah.
What's the volume and the length?
It's 95 volume litres.
Yeah.
It is 61 wide or 62, and it is 211 or 210 long. It's short.
Is this that hardcore stuff, Ollie? The extra tough shell or whatever they call it. That flickers they do it, don't they? Is that the same?
Yeah, I think it's the same. It's a biax, fullbacks carbon, top and bottom.
Yeah.
I know some brands just do it on the top and they do like a fiberglass mix on the bottom. Maybe makes it stiffer. I'm not sure, to be honest, but the carbon's more reactive. And the use of carbons, it's more reactive. Boards also flex a little bit in the water.
And have you tried it then? Obviously, yeah.
Yes, I've tried it. I've only tried it the time once I've been out, but it was good. I was a bit underpowered, to be honest. I was on 5.2, and that was like not full power. But hopefully, like Wednesday onwards, it'll be good 4.8 weather. So get to go on it properly.
So have you got some goals? Have you got your goals written on?
Yeah, it's a good point.
We'd like to see video evidence of you achieving your goals this year.
Fair enough.
Caroline now takes over Ollie Anderson's
Absolutely, I'm officially.
I'll leave.
No, you can stay. Yes, I'll take over the English end of it.
Yeah, here you are. So this is on top of the mountain. This is looking back at El Medano. So you've got this is the South Bay, and then Cabetho is that bay up there.
Right.
Yeah. You've got both bays there. And then the other side of the mountain, this is this free, like really flat water spot that was talking about. Yeah. But the wind was in the wrong direction today. It was coming from there. So like directly the opposite.
What's the kiting fraternity like, Ollie? Is it of a power?
All right, to be fair, there's not as many as I thought it was going to be. As soon as it gets windy, they all disappear.
Ah, right, yeah.
Like they were around the day before I was out, there was a lot of kiters out, and the day after there was like 15 knots, 14 knots. You know, it was all right for like free ride blasting if you had like a 6.5 or 7 meter.
Yeah.
But I had some work to do, so I didn't go out on it. But Danny's got some of that gear. But there was a lot of kiters out there. But when the windsurfers were out, the kiters kind of stay out the way.
Okay.
It's quite nice. Some of the boards here Danny's got in. It's a small selection. So these are the Happies. He's got 125 litre wave boards, which I'm sure will have some of you on. Definitely. It's a nice concept. They're kind of like a new school concept. They're quite short, quite wide, so they're very stable. Ideal for anybody that's wanting to start getting into waves. These ones also, these white ones are similar. A little bit longer, a little bit narrower, but also go into like big, like 116, I think, 120 litres. Then you've got the Freedoms, which go up to like 140 something. And then the Madness is like proper wave board, you know, like down the line, big stuff. So yeah, it's a nice selection of gear. Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Is this permanent location now?
What was that? There's a couple of people asking questions then.
No, I just said looking forward to it. It'll be fun, I think.
Yeah, it's gonna be good, Mike.
Yeah, and then I just asked if this was like a permanent location now for you and Danny, or is it? Is this Danny's setup?
So Danny's this is Danny's like rental place.
Yeah,
and he's open all year. You know, in the summer as well. Like the good thing about El Medano is it's an all year spot. It's not just summer or just winter. They have their off season is like October, November. That's it.
And you're still committed to Greece then, are you? So you're doing
so I'll still be in Greece in the summer.
Yeah.
Whether I do like El Medano is more of a permanent thing, I'm not sure.
Right. Yeah, good luck with it. Yeah.
But it's I mean it's a nice place. I can see why so many people come here so much.
Right.
You know, especially if it's windy every day or most days.
Yeah.
But yeah. So far, it's been good. Yeah,
very good. Good stuff.
So what will you do next? Next week? You said you're going to do a topic.
Yeah. So next week is going to be, rather than doing video analysis, keep putting the videos in. But next week now is going to be a small topic for us to talk about. I need to decide yet, Pete.
I'll get Caroline on the case.
I'll leave it up to Caroline. Can decide.
Right, carry on, everybody. After he's gone at the end of this.
But it'll be something very specific. I might do like keeping control of the board in chop. I think quite a nice one to start with because quite a lot of people get quite a lot from that. You know, it's about little. So it's going to be. We'll swap every week. So 1 week it'll be video analysis. Next week it'll be talk about a topic. And the topics will be small, specific little things like, you know, how to control the board better when you're jumping, or how long should your harness lines be, or should you move your boom?
Yeah. Can I just ask? I was thinking about. I sometimes see people skimming along a reservoir, and sometimes they manage to jump a little bit, and I don't know how or when to do that.
Well, it's called popping.
Right.
If it's on flat water,
Yeah.
that could be a topic.
Yeah.
We can have that as a topic.
There you go.
That kind of, I mean, it could also be, if they're involuntarily jumping, then it's just controlling the board when it's choppy. Because when you control the board well when it's choppy, you probably will take off a little bit sometimes.
I've never taken off, and I'm quite interested to know what to do. I've sort of thought about it and tried to pick my feet up, but nothing's really happening. So I'm just interested to know what I've got to look for to do it. And
well,
good
Get it in the
topic.
goals.
Join me in a week.
That's it. That's impressive in
itself.
itself. How do you manage that, Caroline? It's keeping on the water that I find tricky on that far side of Plymouth.
How do you not jump?
I don't know. I've just
Sounds
been
like
reading.
another goal, Caroline.
Yes,
like another
another goal. Yeah, I should put that down. Yeah, I might save it
More
though.
goals, write it down.
Yeah, I might do.
Cool stuff, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Have a
Excellent.
good.
I'll see you all next weekend. If not,
Yeah,
I'll maybe see you before in El Medano.
very good.
Is coming out soon.
So lucky. All right. Take care.
Thank you.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.